It's Edwin to throw first for the bullseye. Outside the bull. Outside the bull. First leg, it's Edwin to throw first. Game on.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our next match here at the WDF World Open sees Sweden's Edwin Torbjörsson taking on Belgium's Arne Degryse. I'm flying solo for this one as Marco has returned to the stage to do some refereeing duties.
76.
Edwin Torbjörsson ranked 127th in the WDF World Rankings.
81.
Had success as a youth player with Sweden. Won the pairs at the Europe Cup. Won the overall title at the Europe Cup Youth. That was back in 2009, he won those.
92.
And then when he made it to the senior team, 2018, was part of the team that won the senior WDF Europe Cup teams event.
45.
And then this year added his first world ranking title to his CV when he won the Torshavn Open.
29.
Defeating countryman Ricky Nauman in the final 5 legs to 1. Reached the semi-final of the Latvian Open also.
59.
He didn't have the best of luck on Thursday at the group stage of the Winmore World Masters. Played 4-1-2.
122.
His first match was a defeat to former world champion Christian Kist. He then lost to Henrik Sjöberg, his Swedish country mate, 4 legs to 1. His first win came against Switzerland's Sven Gut. And then he beat Fabian Freitag of Germany 4 legs to 0. However, it was not enough to see him through the group,
84.
and he departed the competition after the group stage. Arne Degryse also played in the World Masters, and unlike Torbjörsson, he actually got through his group. I'll tell you about that in a second once we watch Degryse go for 98. Treble 19 would leave double 18 here. Well, decides to take the 3 off instead. That's a great last start. Edwin Torbjörsson then 136. Not to be this time, but he will set it up as best he can. Treble 19 would leave tops. Not to be this time.
36.
It's 3 darts for Degryse at double 18. Double 9 now.
18.
Cannot do it.
78.
Gives Torbjörsson the chance then. Treble 18 would leave double 12. Single 18, so single 20 leaves tops. Tops it is. For the first leg. No.
58. Only you require 18.
Not got off to the greatest of starts, these two. However, match still in its infancy, so I'm pretty sure things will improve. Again, Degryse just not finding the double trouble from both these guys in the first leg. Torbjörsson then with another chance. This time 2 10s. First dart, it's there. 25 dart leg to kick us off.
Second leg gets Arne to throw first.
As I say, not the greatest, but I think both players will just be happy to get the first one out the way.
100.
As I was saying, Arne Degryse in the World Masters got through the group. Played 4-1-2. He won his first match against Dave Ladley.
180.
And a 180 from Torbjörsson. A roar from his friends that are watching on.
60.
Great stuff from the Swede. The Belgian, as I say, won his first game against Dave Ladley, won his second game against Ryan de Vrede. Probably the 2 harder games in the group that he won. Played Stuart Mortimer next, lost 4-1, and then lost to Niels Thompson, both by 4 legs to 1. However, it was enough for him to qualify from the group. And he would play yesterday in the last 1-2-8 first knockout round, where he was a 5-0 victim of Chris
31.
Landman, who averaged 90 in that one. So yes, he managed to get out the group, but it went no further.
40.
The match is still going on the outside boards. We have seen the aforementioned Chris Landman go through a 4-0 win over Evander Stevenson. The match we were talking about in the last match,
60.
Jim Long, who took on Andy Battens. Jim Long has won that match, 4-1. Thibaut Tricol came through his first round match with Stephen Russell, 4-0. Benjamin Pratnemer has got through his first round match with James Ward Jr., 4-0. Ricardo Perez of Spain, a 4-1 win over Tom van den Hoogen, 92 average there. Jelle Klassen is through. JNO of South Korea, his opponent. Jelle winning 4-1 in that one.
43. That's when you
We've
require
had wins
70.
for Danny Lowby. He won his match 4-1. We'll come back to that in a second as Torbjörsson goes for 70. Bullseye for the second leg. No.
35. Only you require
Gives Degryse a chance at this 1-2-9. Treble 20 would leave the bill. No. Excuse me.
39. That's when you require
So another
35.
chance then for Torbjörsson. 35. Single 3 for double 16. Treble 3 leaves double 13. No.
Only you require 90.
Degryse has to go 20-20 bill here. It's the only logical thing to do. 20. No. Oh, is he annoyed at himself?
40. That's when you require 26.
So 26 then for Torbjörsson. Double 13. This is the key dart. Doesn't want to come inside. Gives himself another dart at double 13. This time, it's through.
Third leg, it's Edwin
With purpose. And this time, he takes a 2-0 lead over his Belgian opponent.
$59.
Get some more of the results that have came through. We've had 4-0
59.
wins for Neil Duff and Dave Ladley. Kai Fan Leung, a 4-1 victory over Owen Roelofs. James Richardson, a 4-0 win. We saw the 4-0 win for James Hurrell on stage a little while ago. Mark Barilli, a 4-1 win in his first match. Anthony Allen also winning 4-0.
134.
Deep into the second round now.
$100.
Susanna McGimpsey, a 4-0 win
125.
in her match with Vanessa Dederen. The Scotland captain goes through it.
$50.
All the matches at this stage of the competition, all best of 7, first to 4.
97. $95. Only you require 86.
And the result coming through, Matt Doe of England has defeated Northern Ireland's Darren Clifford by 4-3.
That's when you require 100. Yeah, that's comes from the third leg.
As Edwin Torbjörsson, a
Forward leg, it's
102
first.
darts finish.
Game on.
Excellent stuff from the Swede as he takes a 3-0 lead. One leg away from victory and a place in the next round.
55.
Denny Aldekalter has taken a 3-1 lead in his match with Vyacheslav Sedlak. Both men averaging 82 in that one. Sean McDonald has taken the first leg of his match. There's Alessandro Casale. Mitsuhiko Tatsunami of Japan, 3-1. He leads over Sven Gut. Aletta Vire, 2-0 up on Janne Larsson. I'm sure they've played out each other already in this weekend. Tori Kuish, putting the disappointment of going out in the group stages of the World Masters behind her. Currently 3-0 up on Carol Herriot. Nice to see Tori throwing a decent dart again. She's had injury problems this year, but I know she'll be back to her brilliant best. Will the young Australian. Jitka Cizarzheva, Czech Republic, 2-0 up in her match.
54.
Joe Clements has just started a match with Rosanna van der Velde.
100.
The Killer Bee, John Desramo, 2-0 up on Sean Griffiths. James Beaton, 2-0 up on Roland Lengren. Kevin Luke currently playing Sebastian Białecki, and that is 1-all.
59. Arne you require 161.
Luke van der Kwast has qualified for the next round. He's
45.
beaten Gilbert Goethals. Back at the match at hand.
140.
Excellent darts from
Arne you
Torbjörsson.
require 116.
There's plenty of pressure on the 116 from Degryse, and he needs this to stay in. That is a single, so another dart at the treble. This time he gets it, so double 18 for a 116. Oh, hello.
Arne Degryse.
Arne Degryse gets a leg on the board. Emphatically. Excellent 116 check out. A super start from the Swede in the next leg. It looks like our next match on stage is going to feature an American legend
57.
in the form of Captain America himself, Jim Widmeyer. More on that later.
60.
Torbjörsson 304 after 6. Still has the slight advantage in this leg, but could be doing with a treble. Doesn't
59.
get one. Kevin Luke has taken a 2-1 lead over Sebastian Białecki.
85.
Still a long way to go in that one, of course.
$100. $45. Edwin you require
Looks Torbjörsson first to the finish and with a chance to win the match. 145 not to be this time.
65.
Uses the 25 very well. 80 when he returns. Degryse back in 211. Needs a massive score and he needs it now.
99.
Pretty good.
That's when you require 80.
He struck from 116 in the last leg, so loitering just in case Torbjörsson doesn't take this out. He's got one dart in hand at tops for the match.
40.
No.
Arne you require 112.
So Arne, you follow up your 116 with a 112. Treble 20. Still treble 20, just takes a step to the right. That looks like it's in. Double 16 for another ton plus. No.
80. Edwin, you require
Very unlucky.
40.
Tops then for the match. Torbjörsson, double 10. 1 to go. And he wins it in a roar from his support at stage side. Edwin Torbjörsson, a 4-1 victory for the Swede. 71.62 average. Degryse 71.64. Averages mean nothing, of course, but it is Torbjörsson who goes through to the round of 2-5-6. He wins by 4 legs to 1.